Welcome to the class. See, in our previous class, we have uh, learned the definition of increasing function, decreasing function, and how can we decide whether the function is increasing or decreasing. Okay. See, in all the basic points we have covered in our previous class. So, and also we have solved one example. So, in this class, let us continue to check whether see in what intervals the given functions are going to be increasing and decreasing. See, let us consider this example. So find the intervals in which the function, see, f of x is equal to x square plus 2x minus 5 is strictly increasing, strictly decreasing. Okay. So see, in our previous class we have learned that what are the conditions here. See, if sign of the derivative is greater than 0, that is positive, then the function is increasing. If the sign of the derivative is less than 0, then the function is decreasing. So neither increasing nor decreasing means it is a constant function, then sign, so we cannot decide that. So f dash x is equal to 0. So these are all first order derivatives, and also the definitions also we have worked out for increasing functions and decreasing functions. So let us do this problem. So here the given function, so I will consider this given function is x square plus 2x minus 5. Okay. So now let us differentiate this with respect to x. Then differentiating this, I get what? Derivative f dash x. So derivative of x square is what? 2x plus derivative of 2x is what? 2. So this is the derivative. Now so f dash, so okay, f dash x is equal to 0. So that means what? 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. So here 2x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x is equal to minus 2, or if I solve for x, that is minus 2 divided by 2. So I'll get x is equal to what? See, minus 1. So what is the point I got? I got x is equal to minus 1. See, I got only one point. This is called critical point. So if I take this point, then what is the, see here, I got this. So the point, see the point which I got x minus 1, see, divides the interval, okay, divides the number line, into, see, if I write, see here, if I write this number line here, okay, minus infinity, and I can say this as plus infinity. See, I got x is equal to what? Minus 1. So we take this as, see, minus 1. Then how many intervals I got? See, this is the first interval and this is second interval. So that point divides the number line into two intervals. Observe this, two intervals. So what are the intervals? Minus infinity, minus 1, and so another interval is, say, minus 1 to infinity. Okay, so in this interval, so this is the one open interval, minus infinity, minus 1, and say minus 1 infinity. So in that, see, in this interval, whether it is increasing or decreasing, we have to decide it. Then in this interval, what happens to the function? So these are the 2 points we have to discuss here. So let me check what happens in these intervals. Okay, so let me write this one. So I will write first intervals. Let me consider the intervals. So I have two intervals. Then okay, sign. See, sign of the derivative. This is very, very important. Sign of the derivative. Then nature of the function. Okay, nature of the function, whether it is decreasing or increasing. See, I will write the intervals here. Minus infinity to minus 1. That is my first interval. Then the second interval is minus 1. And so in these two intervals, I have to decide the sign of the function. Okay. See, what is the sign of the function? What will be the sign of the function? See, first observe this. See, in this interval, see what happens? Minus infinity to minus 1. Okay. So sign of the derivative. Where is the derivative? See, derivative is this 2x plus 2. So my derivative is, see, 2x plus 2 is here. Okay, we have to concentrate here. See, in this interval, see, this interval means it is less than minus 1. So less than minus 1 means I have to move to the left side of minus 1. So left side of minus 1 means, so minus 1, -2, -3, -4, okay, or -1.1, -1.2. So I can give one of the values. Then let's see what happens. See, if I give see x is equal to, okay, see -1, see less than -1, okay, so less than -1. So that is, so if I take see this is -1, -2, -3. So in this way I can take any one of the values. So if I give say -2, so what happens is 2 into -2 plus 2. So only I am checking the sign. See -4 plus 2. So -4 plus 2, see here, sign is negative. Okay. So f dash x is negative. See sign of the derivative. So what I got, sign of the derivative is negative. So if f dash x is less than 0, okay, negative means f dash x is less than 0. See -2 is less than 0. So it is negative. So if sign of the derivative is negative, then the function will be what? It is decreasing. Okay, strictly decreasing. Then I am going to check in this interval. Okay, what happens in this interval? See, if I cross -1, so if I cross -1 means, so I move to the right side of -1, that is -1.1, -1.2. So what are the values? So if I take, see, -1 means 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I take, see, -1.1. Okay, so if I cross -1, so here it will be what, say 0, then it will be 1, 2. So what are the values here? See, if I give say x is equal to say 1, then it will what, say 2 plus 2, it will, see, value will be positive. So it is, see, in this interval, see, if it is greater than -1, then sign of the derivative is positive, then it will be what, strictly it is increasing. So I have written the symbol. Okay, see, sign of the derivative is negative, it is decreasing. Sign of the derivative is positive, it is increasing. So in this interval it is decreasing, and in this interval it is increasing. So in this way we can check whether the function is increasing or decreasing.